Greetings and welcome back to my Let's Play series. Today's episode is episode 38, and we're going to continue what we were doing last time we left. That means we are going to upgrade these machines and show that we can push everything through them to make for a nice setup and system. So basically what I was thinking is I'm going to take the outputs out of these two machines and I'm going to run them into a chest here. So we need to cut that off there. There we go. And then we'll run up here and we'll eventually use facades or something, or move it around. We'll find some way of making it look decent. And we'll go down here into said container. Well, let's move that first. And we can just pump it right into the side. That'll make things just as easy. And then the pump out, of course, will come from right here. But what we want to do is filter the pump out of these two machines with two more filters. So let's set that up. We'll go here. I think we're going to have to make a couple more filters here. We're definitely going to need a servo out here. And we shouldn't have to servo out the back of these. We should be able to send everything out. And auto input is disabled. Auto output is enabled. Okay, so it should automatically go out. We'll have to double check that. Okay, so now there's those two. So if something were to be pumped out of here into here, it should theoretically go there. Let's see here. Let's grab a few pieces of iron. As you can tell, it has continued to grow here. Probably also doesn't help that the machines don't have power, but that's fine. We're gonna fix that as well, probably by putting cables up underneath the floor. So let's get our filters. We can easily make those. I don't think they take much at all. Which ones did we use last time? I think it was the reinforced filter. So basically what we want to do is get some glass, iron, and electrum. So we'll grab that there. Some electrum. That'll do it. And then what else did we need? Oh, glass, because we already have the paper. So 1, 2, there we go. That should be enough to make this one at least. Now I don't remember if this is the one we used on the last one or if we have to upgrade this to singulum. Oh no, we can check. Shouldn't be too hard. Nope, it's this one. So we got the right one that we needed here. So what we're going to do is we're going to filter our inputs again so that it's set to whitelist only, which is what we want. And then while we're at it, we might as well grab our axe, and we're going to take out that flooring and add in those leadstone flux ducts to help us out here. So there we go. We'll have to set our output. It should automatically be set to output by default, but we'll have to double check it. Okay, so grab our leadstone and we'll place that right in place. There we go. Okay, so that gives us access to that. Let's, of course, go like this. That's the back. What am I thinking? There we go. The bottom was already configured to be output. Move this out of the way. I already hear a machine running. So let's see if it's pushing out the item there. Yep, it's automatically coming out and being pushed into the barrel. The barrel will have a servo that is not on yet. We're leaving it off just for the moment because we're going to need to turn this on in hopes to get what we want to be able to filter into there. We may end up upgrading those to the next tier just for the simple fact that we have to account for more items because of the secondary items that can potentially come out of the out of the pulverizers. So let's go like that. Let's go grab a few more blocks. I may end up switching it all out anyway, the servos, to be larger ones, because there seems to be a lot more than we had before. So it's just ever increasing numbers that we're always having to scale to. But we'll get there. It's not that big a deal. So we'll grab some iridium. We'll grab some diamonds. I think we pulverized diamonds, right? Yeah, we'll get 2 out of it. And then I think we chose some of that. Oh, wait. No, the first one. Out of the second one. There we go. Grab some of that. Grab some of that. Did we already grab gold? We did not grab gold. We grabbed iron. Let's grab some copper. Silver. Let's find some lead. And then some tin. Where's our tin at? Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. Just barely enough room. Okay, so we'll turn the servo on so these start working here. Hopefully it will... Oh, there. It's already on. Oh, very nice. So it'll suck those items out of there. We didn't grab any extra coal. Let's see, coal. Does it give a chance for anything else? 25% chance for pulverized coal, which is something we're going to have to account for, so we got to grab more of that. Let's see here. Coal. Yeah, we'll be guaranteed to get one out of that. What else was there? Yep, nether. Let's see. I think that'll be good to get us started. We got all the major stuff, and that's what's most important here. We'll go check on the rest and see if we got any other single-digit numbers. Well, we need to grab nickel. Nickel's on the list. And nickel and aluminum. Let's go grab those. And that should be able to provide us with the remainder that we require. So nickel right there. Perfect. Because I think it gives a secondary. Yep, it gives platinum, which we'll already get. But we just got to make sure that we don't have anything else that would come as a secondary. So that's an iron. So, okay. We'll have everything out of this. And it'll be ready to go, and it'll be good to go. Our 2 machines are working. And it's nice that they don't do both at the same time. So they can both run at the same time. Because if it was all iron, technically only one would run. So it is producing all these beautiful things. Did we grab emeralds? I don't think we grabbed emeralds. Does emeralds have a secondary? Let's find out. So we'll go up in here. Let's search our emeralds. Hit U. Pulverizer. Nope, there's no secondary. Not necessary. Because half of these items will not be pumped into the next set of items. So we have our 2 machines here that we need to consider what we're going to do with them. We're also going to need to consider our output, which is going to be important. I'm probably going to output from the top, or maybe even from the bottom, due to the fact that I can use the redstone conduits on here to be able to attach to them. Okay, so what stuff are we going to cook? So let's clean up our inventory real quick here first. Let's move some stuff out of the way. Yeah, I was experimenting with those. Still trying to find that redstone solution. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so we've cleared up a little bit of space here. Shouldn't need those just yet. Set that aside. Okay, so go up in here. We know we're going to cook iron. We know we're going to cook copper, tin. We know we're going to cook gold. Might as well just take one of each. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, so silver, lead. Okay, so there's our main 6 right there. Platinum is another new one that we're going to have to consider. Iridium is another new one that we have to consider that's going to need to be cooked. So far, that's all we have that needs to be cooked. So let's see, what else do we think will need to be cooked? We'll probably have to cook nickel. We'll probably have to cook aluminum. So as you can see, it's sucking it up. It'll cook all the things that it needs, and we'll be able to work through everything that needs to be sorted. And from here, we'll pump this into the system, probably upstairs, so it can go through the sorting system. The things that, of course, don't need to be cooked, I mean. And then the things, once they're done being cooked, will also be pumped right back into this to do the exact same thing so they can go upstairs. We probably don't need to compress them into blocks or anything like that, since the compactor will automatically do that, or not the compactor, but the what is those nice fancy drawers, the compacting drawers. I had it right. What am I thinking? That's silly of me. So let's finish up the rest of this. We have some being pumped in here, and now we have some of the items here. We have 6 of them. Let's see. And we have room for how many? We have room for 9. Let's see how many we still have yet to pull. We don't have... Well, we have iridium. So we have room for 1 more, which I think was aluminum. And then we still have nickel to consider. So let's see here. We got gold, silver. I still don't see... Okay, the nickel is finally making it through. It's one of the things that's going to have to be considered. Okay, I think that's the last one in this group before we look at the rest of them. Because there are other things that are going to have to be considered as well, like the... What is that? The Dragonite ore is going to have to be considered. Okay, so there's a piece of nickel. So now we have the full 9 here. Let's just drop it all in there. We'll turn on our servo. And we'll let it start processing that. So, with that... Wait, turning on our servo. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's whitelisting. So only the stuff that can go in there will go in there. So our servo's up. It's not pumping anything out, though. That's weird. Oh, yes. We have to enable the interface, which is the back interface. There we go. That should... Yep. It's causing it to come out. It does need to pump fast because it's not like the stuff's cooking fast. As we upgrade it, we may need to invest in better servos. But at this time, it should be just fine. So what else do we need to cook? So Dragonite ore can straight up be pulverized and then redstone furnace. Yep. No reason to think that it's not able to. Okay, is there a secondary output for it? There is not. The resonant endstone cannot... Oh, I guess you have to pulverize it, so we'll have to... We may need to add a third pulverizer or increase to the resonant filter, or the singulum filter. There we go. And then we'll put all these in here. Then we may need to upgrade these ones as well. For now, we're just going to use the one. And let's pump it back out and into this system here. So to do that, let's see, it won't go back in there because those are automatic outputs, right? Yep. So what I'll do here is we'll dig a little bit. Why not? Well, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, copper. We may need to put a torch down. This is gonna... Our lighting here is not the best. So let's grab that there. And what we'll do here... We'll grab this here. We'll go there. There to there. Shift. Or clicking that. And clicking that. So let's go up. No, not there. Silly me. Okay, so we're looking to go behind here, and there we go. Okay, so we close that off. Should be good enough. So now we need to set these for output. Like so. There we go. Now I'm not entirely sure where we are if we dig up. May want to look at, or it would be better if we just dug down. That might give us a better idea. Because we need to come up right into this thing here. Because we'll pump anything that... We'll use a filter, of course. And we'll pump anything that's supposed to go in here directly into here. Uh-oh. I hear the machines. Oh. Simple enough. And we do not have enough item conduit here. So let's break this down here. Let's go make a few more item ducts. Simple enough. Wrong direction. Okay, so for item ducts, we need tin and hardened glass. Well, we don't have any hardened glass. I'll be right back when I get some more hardened glass. Okay, so we're back, and we have the hardened glass and the tin. And so we have 28 more item ducts. Well, 24 more item ducts. So let's head on down. We better eat. That'll be good enough for the moment, because this is going to hurt. There we go. Okay, so we got all these items flowing in and out of this system. Now we need to take those items that are done being processed by the system and ship them up. So to do that, we're going to need to use another side of this system. Use that one there. Come across here. Close off that gap there. We'll take a... Ooh, I don't think we have a servo. Oh, we do. Haha. Put that servo there. We won't turn it on just yet. And then we will... Man, that was easy. I reached that first try. There we go. Now they're connected. Now we will take an item filter, which we'll go make real quick. And we will put it on the underside of this with the few items that we want to go into the system. So the item filter here is that we're going to use, of course, is the same one we've always been using. Well, we might just do a singleum. So, singleum. We have enough of that. If I could get just 2 pieces. There we go. Okay, I think I only need 1 of those, but oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, we can just put that back. There we go. Okay, so let's put our filter in place. Okay, we don't want to go down that way this time. And head over here. I don't know if we have enough cooked up yet, but we know this one, this one, you, I don't know if Iridium has a place yet. We're going to have to find one. Okay, so that might be all that's cooked up so far. Give it time. It'll get there. Doing platinum right now. I know platinum has a space. Apatite has a space. Let's see here. Oh, we gotta grab redstone. Because redstone has a place. Platinum. We haven't done iron or anything yet. Or tin. Let's start with this. Quite a bit's gonna have to go in there. So let's see, how many do we have now? Okay, so we have more. We have 12 this time. This should give us a little more room there. Now, let's go turn it on. And it should pull out those specific items and pump them into the system with any luck. And they're off. Put all these in there. Now we'll add more stuff as we go. We can also use the back interface if we need to give it a second one. Or I could put some sort of container off the back that pumps in, and then we could have several attachments off of it. But it should be pumping in here. Uh-oh. It's pumping in all the wrong stuff. Check for wrong stuff. So we'll grab all that. What is that? Silver? Uh-oh. Why is the gold going back? Well, that's going in correctly. Ah, it must have been going in as a unfiltered item. We'll go look at it here. This should be getting close to being correct. Okay, so the gold's still in there. Did the gold not get added to the list? It might not have. Let's see here. Copper might not be on the list. Nickel might not be on the list. But I know those three are. Whoa, what is on there? It says servo, but it's different. It looks different. Why is it red like that? Enable low. Well, we'll have to look into that. But for the most part, it's working. It pulled out most of the correct items. Like it pulled out this one. Yeah, gold wasn't in there. Copper is in there. Nickel's not in there. Ignore ore directory. Or use ore directory, I guess. Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, so the gold's going in now. Okay. It must have something to do with the metadata. So now some of the items are going in. Let's check on the rest here. I think this is where we'll call it for this one, since it's all starting to be pumped out. I don't expect it to all be pumped out at once. I mean, I assume we'll have to upgrade the servo at some point. But it's starting to work, and we'll continue to work on it as things progress. So I just figured out why it was red. It was backlogged. There was an item stuck in there that didn't follow the input rules upstairs on the filter, and so it got stuck. It didn't want to go up, and it couldn't go up, and it couldn't, of course, go back down because this is a servo, so it got stuck. So now that we know that, we swapped it out, and items are coming out just like they're supposed to. It's working great. I thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you guys next time.